As Father's Day approaches this Sunday, once again, I am reminded of many things. Number one, that I'm not a father, but number two, that I have a father, and that fathers are supposedly important. In a church where we address all of our prayers and all of our oblations by saying, Dear Heavenly Father, it continues to strike me as odd and almost irreprehensible that the church does not do anything more, makes very little effort whatsoever on Father's Day. Now, my particular congregation is doing something. I'm not sure what they're doing. I've already informed them, and they expected this, that I will not be taking place because I cannot ask the youth to not go down and take food because they're not fathers if I've taken food myself when I'm not a father. So I will be setting a good example. So here's the church's website for Father's Day. So reference to God. There's this video. We'll get to that in a second. A woman is highlighted for hearing the Lord. Here's an article about single dads. It's been up for most of the week. And then nothing else up here has anything to do with fathers whatsoever. I should have done the Mother's Day one. But so here's the video that they have put up for Father's Day. Here's that same video, which was first posted to the church's website 9 years ago. This is not the first time that the church has recycled this video, and I'm not saying it's a bad one. It's actually a really good one, except for you can't do anything new and anything special. You can't be bothered to make another 4-minute video honoring fathers for Father's Day. Or is Heavenly Father the only one that actually counts? I'm not complaining if Heavenly Father is one that counts. He should count. He does count. It's just, I have a father, he had a father, and everyone has a father. I don't care what the left says. There are fathers and mothers that make children. So everyone has one. Maybe yours isn't the best, and maybe yours isn't one you want to celebrate, but that doesn't mean you didn't have one, and it doesn't mean that somewhere in your line there isn't a great father, or that there were other great fathers. Father Abraham, Father Adam, Noah, who knows? Somewhere in your line there's a good man. And it just strikes me as continually shameful that we gloss over men on Father's Day as if they don't matter. Now, I've been in congregations before. I think last time there was a Father's Day thing, which must have been years ago, thanks to the thing we're not allowed to mention or YouTube will remove your video because I'm not a medical professional. They just handed out candy bars. But it wasn't just candy bars. They were cheap candy bars, bulk bought, but they had taken the time to print and then wrap something around it that looked like a tie and with some kind of a note on it. And so there was some additional effort put into it. There is absolutely no additional effort in this. This is from General Conference. That's 2 months ago. This is a 9-year-old video. This only talks to raising daughters as a single dad. Well, what about if you're raising sons as a single dad? There's no effort in this whatsoever. I was also in another congregation on another Father's Day. That was probably 2018, 2017 or 2018. And they did pies for all the dads. And I remember sitting in gospel doctrine, and people were asking me, are you going to go get pie? And I said, I'm not a dad. And eventually I was constrained to go in because the guy sitting next to me said, either you come eat your pie or I will eat your pie. So I went in there, and one of the women handing out pies said to me, I'm glad you're here. I know you don't have any children of your own, but you have made a great difference in the lives of my daughters. I think she had 2 that were in my Sunday school class. So she recognized that I made a contribution. And there's no recognition in here, even this year, about people who act in the father role. No effort whatsoever, as if dads don't matter. And we wonder why the country, why the world, and why the family is going to hell in a handbasket. Maybe we shouldn't be surprised at all.